Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be cleaning up this old colonial knife. It's got some rusty blades, and I just got me some new fiber wheel, so we're going to be putting a new fiber wheel on the bench grinder and cleaning this bad boy up. This is a solid knife. I said I got it in Florida in yesterday's video, but actually I got it in Dexter, Georgia. Very cool knife. It's an old knife, old colonial, very solid knife. But the bolsters are real, the handles are real. Very nice knife. I can't wait to clean this one up. And then we're also going to be opening up a package all the way from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. So it's a pretty good sized box, so I can't wait to see what's in there. I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, here's the box. Again, this is the knife that I'm going to be cleaning up today. It's actually a colonial. You can barely see it. The bolsters are pretty fat. But there it is right there. Colonial, Providence, Rhode Island. And this blade here is hard to get out. So I'm going to use the pliers here. So I'm going to open up this blade again and pull on this one. Believe it or not, guys, the booth that I was at over in Dexter, Georgia is a subscriber to the channel. I met him during Peaches to Beaches. If y'all ever in the area, he has some great knives in that Rise and Shine Antiques in Dexter, Georgia. Great knives. So I've got to go back and pick up a few more. So I'm going to be going over there probably this Friday. Anyway, we're fixing to clean this up real good on the fiber wheel. You can see it's rusted. It's rusted down in there as well. But can't wait to get this thing cleaned up and oiled. As you can see, it's a beautiful knife. Them bolsters are solid, and they are separate bolsters and handles. The handles are truly pinned. Again, I think the bolster, it has a locking pin underneath because I cannot find a pin on that. But you see the front of it's tabbed right there, but I think it locks on to a pin, the main blade pin underneath the bolster here. So anyway, it's a solid knife, heavy knife. Can't wait to clean it up. But first off, we're going to open this box up from Kenneth, all the way from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Alrighty. Wow. So this piece is from an alligator. This piece is from an alligator I caught in Florida. You can make a lanyard out of it or whatever you want. Man, that's alligator hide, y'all. That is so cool, buddy. Awesome, man. Ain't that cool, y'all? Thank you, man. I'll put this up. Got more leather right here. Ain't that awesome? Awesome. Love this J. Martini knife too. This little fillet knife. That is so awesome. There it is right there. J. Martini. Very cool. Awesome, buddy. Thank you for that. You got, oh, look at that Cub Scout. Cub Scouts. Boy Scouts of America. Yeah. This knife needs a little bit of work. No problemo though. Very cool. Thank you, man. Another Camp King. Blades are hard to open. This Imperial. Very cool knives. They're cheaply made, but they're doing a pinch. You know, they're abundance. If you want to like a good little cheap knife to throw in your backpack, you ain't afraid to lose, and it still works good, these are the ones, the Camp Kings. Okay, the note was in this bag right here. You can keep these or put in auction, whatever you want to do. That's awesome, buddy. Thank you, Ken. Solids and steel. Wild Turkey Handmade. Very cool. This is a electrician's knife. Camillus. It's got the long line. That was from the 60s and 70s. Very good shape. And that blade does lock. Very cool. A little toothpick here, Damascus toothpick. If I had to guess, it's probably it's Pakistan. Seems to be very well made though. This is a wow. Is that a PAL? It is a PAL Cutlery Company, made in USA. Well, I be dog. These are nice knives, man. Very old too. Awesome, buddy. Thank you for that. There's another note. These are parts, knives, or you can repair these. Mr. Ken. Well, thank you, man. I won't dump these out. Like a Boker. Yep, Boker. USA, match strike. The sheepfoot blade's in pretty good shape. Got a broken clip blade or a spade blade probably. This little Stockman, or good size Stockman, I'm sorry. This one is a can't tell. Yeah, needs some attention. That one's pretty bone right there. Now look at that. See what this is. Brantford Cutlery Company, USA. I need to look up and see how old these are. Brantford. Let me look that company up. Guys, that stamp was used in the year of 1900. See there, Brantford Cutlery Company. Warranted, never dull. Butler Brothers, 1900. 2-star collectability. That's pretty good. But that stamp right there was only used right there in 1900. Then if you look up Butler Brothers over here. Butler Brothers, Chicago, Illinois. Warranted, never dull. 1865 to 1952. So they must be related. But that stamp right there that we just seen on this knife was used in 1900. So that knife was actually made in 1900. That's a 124-year-old knife. Then you go over to Never Dull right here. Never Dull Cutlery Company. It says Butler Brothers, 1896 and 1940. But the only stamp retained that is on this knife is this one right here. Brantford Cutlery Company. Circulated in 1900. 2 stars. Ain't this awesome? And this guy's my 13th edition because my 15th edition is in the house. I take it in there from read and study from time to time. 1900. You can pretty much tell by the look of the bone, if it's old or not. And that's certainly the look that you look for in an old knife right there. It's actually missing that pin right there. But this is pretty doggone cool, man. Thank you so much for this. Got some scales here from a Camp King, or a camper. It's about like a Camp King though. This is pretty cool right here now. Blade's in good shape. This is Ideal. The Ideal USA. Very cool. What that is? Is this a Cattaraugus? It is. This is a Cattaraugus, man. Holy cow. That's wood handle right there. Dude, I'm gonna clean this knife up now. And you know what? The blades ain't in that bad a shape. I'm gonna clean it up. Yes, sirree. Wow. This is a Cattaraugus. This is awesome, man. Check that out, y'all. Check that out, y'all. Colorado's Cutlery Company. Ain't that awesome? Ain't nothing wrong with this knife, buddy. Matter of fact, we're cleaning this knife up in this video. Hoorah. Because I can't wait to show my buddy Wade tomorrow. That is awesome, man. Then we got a ain't this fun, y'all? So much fun. It's a York, Pennsylvania, USA. I ain't never seen one of these now. Never seen one of these. Made in Japan, okay. Still a good knife though. Ain't nothing wrong with this knife. But I'm gonna put this in the next auction. That's a really good solid knife right there. Ain't it? It's pretty too. I'm gonna clean it up. This will be in the next auction, guys. Very cool, buddy. Well, Ken, thank you so much for all these, man. Very nice, buddy. Very nice. Good stuff, buddy. Mr. Ken sent all those knives all the way from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. 959 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Mr. Ken, I appreciate you supporting the channel, buddy. I appreciate you sending all those knives. I love the Colorado's. Thank you, buddy. God bless you, man. Okay, guys, we are fixing to take this knife and this knife over there on a 3-inch bench grinder with a brand new fiber wheel. This Colorado's is going to clean up really good. This point, I'm going to give it a new point. I'm going to come from the bottom up, kind of just make a spear point. And we might have to grind. Yeah, we might come from the top down. Well, I don't want to lose the blade length though. If I come from the top down, I'm going to lose the blade length. But yeah, we'll still have some fingernail grip right there. Even if I have to grind some of that off. See that kick or that foot on that tang right there? We're going to grind that down some, give it a new edge, and we're going to clean this blade up really good. Getting snap already. I wish I could open this doggone thing. Can't do it with my thumbnail. See all that grime coming out right there? All that rust. I got it. It's coming. It's starting to work loose. Very nice. Very cool. Okay, we're fitting to hit it with some Ellaville now. We're gonna get a new piece. We're gonna hit it with some flits now. Okay, now guys, I'm fitting to reshape these blades. You see it's all chipped up right here. I'm gonna come from the bottom up to that point right there. I'm gonna give it a new edge. I'm not gonna get rid of that patina right there, but it's pitted. See how pitted it is, but it's still a coloratus. And it's gonna have good snap when we're done. We're gonna give this blade a new edge. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look real good. Nice. I'm gonna look that number up too. I think it's either 32-187 or 22-187. But it's gonna be a good looking knife when we're done. I'm using 400 grit sandpaper to reshape the blade and give it a new edge. Then I'm gonna hone it in with my field guided work sharpener. Okay, now we're gonna hit it with some Ellaville. We're gonna get a new piece. That little blade's got good snap. Hopefully this main blade will get some snap back too once we work the oil in. You remember now it was, oh, there we go. See that? Oh, it's getting good snap now. Wow, ain't that awesome? All it needs is a little bit of TLC, guys. Wow, that's awesome. I love it when that happens. You take an old pocket knife that would be passed over by most people, and you turn it into something that looks like this. Man. We're going to dry it up now, and after we get it good and dry from oil, we're going to hit it with some flips. Alright, now we're fitting to hit it with some flips. These things are going to be amazing, guys. Yeah, we're going to look this one up to see how old this thing is, close to it anyway, to see if it's even in the book. It should be. They have a good, my books have a good section on Case and Cattaraugus, Remington. So it should be in there. We'll see. Here they are, guys. This is the Colonial. Solid knife, but look at it, guys. It's so beautiful. Cleaned up like a champ now. Got that long pull right there. You see Colonial, got a little bit of oil still right there. Colonial, Providence, USA. Ain't that beautiful? Big old, solid, heavy knife. Hear that snap? Check that out. It's got USA on that tang right there. Beautiful knife. Got a little oil right there. That's going to continue to come out until we get all that rust out. But you see it's good and clean. You can see how clean it is on the inside. It's good and clean now. Beautiful. Awesome knife. It's solid. The bolsters and the handles are separate. It's just a solid, beautiful knife, guys. Awesome, ain't it? Now this guy right here is a Cattaraugus, Little Valley. These knives were made from 1886 all the way up to 1963. And my book says it's got Coca-Cola wood on it. What it says now. By this pattern right here. 22-187. Show it to you right here. Back in 2008, it was in mint condition. Been worth $230. See here, right there, 22-187. It's a serpentine jack, Coca-Cola wood, mint condition in 2008 was $230. This one right here is probably worth about 50 bucks. Pretty cool. Ain't that awesome? Good snap. It cleaned up good now. The bolsters look really good. It's pitted. It's pitted real bad, but I gave it a new edge, and it's razor sharp. Razor sharp. I mean, it got good snap. See, I had to straighten up this blade quite a bit because it was just all chipped up down through there, but it turned out good. New edge over here. See that new edge? Sharp too. This point turned out good too, right there. Looks good. Then I had to grind a little bit of that kick off, or that foot, whatever you want to call it, to make it go down below the handle right here. It's a beautiful knife though. Cleaned up good. I want to thank Mr. Ken for sending this in. I really had a ball cleaning this thing up. Well guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I just can't say enough, guys, how much I love this Colonial knife. Found it in Dexter, Georgia at a Rise and Shine Antiques. actually a subscriber to the channel. He reached out to me. It was his booth I was at. So I actually met him at Peaches to Beaches. So if y'all go back and watch the video, y'all see me talking to a guy that's in front of Wade and Mr. Kenny's booth right there. That was him. So, but I absolutely love this knife right here. And I've actually called him, and I'm going to go back over there and buy some more knives. So I can't wait to do that. But absolutely love this knife. Turned out beautiful. And I'll be carrying it for a little while. I think I got a sheath for it too. It's kind of almost as big as the Buck 110. Let me see. Well, no, it ain't as long. See, there's the Buck 110. And there's this knife here. So it ain't quite as long, but I'm gonna try to find a sheath for it. Beautiful knife though. I love it. I really do. And this Cattaraugus that Mr. Ken sit in. I absolutely love it now. Wade's gonna love that too. I guarantee he's gonna try to talk me out of it. But speaking of that, we're meeting with Wade. When you're watching this video, we'll probably be meeting with Mr. Wade and Eric and very special guests. So can't wait to meet him in person. So that's all I'm gonna say. Can't wait. But anyway, guys, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today. I want to thank Mr. Ken again for sending me all those knives and knife parts. And I absolutely love this little thing right here, Cattaraugus, guys. And it cleaned up real good. Real good, you know. And I could probably keep scrubbing on these blades to get that patina out of there. But you know what? Like I always say, sometimes you got to let an old knife just be an old knife and leave it alone, you know. It's got great patina. It's just showing its age. Ain't no telling how old it is. Again, they made knives from 1886 all the way up to 1963 with that Little Valley, New York on the blade there. So I don't know when it was made. I just know it's a beautiful knife, and it's highly collectible. The Cattaraugus is. And again, I love this one. Cannot get enough of it. And guys, this thing has even got a half stop. See there? Half stop. Oh boy, half stop. See there? Ain't that awesome? Love that right there. Anyway, guys, I rambled on enough. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in today. I want to say God bless y'all. Till we meet again, guys. That'll be like a good knife. Stay sharp.
In a dusty stall, he spots the blade, yeah. Rusting stories, edges frayed, yeah. In his hands, the seals reborn. On the road at the crack of dawn. He's the knife doctor with an edge so true, saving lives with them old knives, making them just like